Hello, everybody. Goonie Double 7 here, bringing you another exciting game in the 2008 replay with Inside Pitch. In today's game, we have the 8-11 Seattle Mariners taking on the 13-6 Los Angeles Angels. This is Game 3 of a 3-game series between the Mariners and the Angels. Mariners are up 2 games in the series. They're looking to see if they can get the clean sweep, but the Angels are hoping that there are Angels in the outfield to avoid a sweep and take the last game of this series. Let's take a look at the starting lineup for the Seattle Mariners. Leading off the center fielder, Ichiro Suzuki. Batting second, the second baseman, Jose Lopez. Batting third, the left fielder, Raul Ibans. Batting fourth in the cleanup position, the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. Batting fifth, the designated hitter, Jose Verito. Batting sixth, the first baseman, Richie Sexton. Batting seventh, the right fielder, Brad Wilkinson. Batting eighth, the catcher, Kenji Uejima, and batting ninth, the shortstop, Willie Bloomcrest. On the mound for the Angels, it is Dustin Mosley, who will come into the game with a 5.88 ERA. He's got no wins, 1 loss. He's pitched 15 and 1/3 of an inning, allowed 19 hits, 9 strikeouts, and 4 walks. We're here at Angel Stadium, which gives nothing to strikeouts but a -4 to walks and nothing to home runs. And with that, the home plate umpire dusts off home plate, and we're ready to start. Ichiro Suzuki batting a .309, and here is the first pitch. 1-6, column 1, row 6, and we're going to start this game off by rolling the @ symbol. Anytime you roll the @ symbol on the pitcher card, you're going to go to the ballpark card for the play. Ichiro Suzuki, here's the roll. 6-6, column 6, row 6. We start this game off with going to the ballpark card. We'll start this game off with a rare play. That is a blank. Anytime you roll a blank on the ballpark card, it is considered a rare play. Let's see what the rare play is. And that is going to be an out, as you heard there, but here is the rare play. The first baseman chases the ball foul into the stands, resolved as a P3 range. Check for injury after the range play. So Coachman's range is on a 1-4. That is a 3. He'll make the catch, as you just heard. That is an out. And with that, Casey Coachman is injured and will miss the rest of this game. So the trainer comes out. Timeout is called out on the field as Coachman will go into the stands on that. And it looks like a fan's asking if he's okay over there as he knocked over some drinks and chips over there as he went tumbling into the stands. And with that. So with that, they're going to bring in Rob Quaylen to come in. Quaylen will take over at first as we pause for a little timeout and the trainers help him off the field and everything. Concerned fan that he knocked over his drinks and snacks and everything is asking if he's okay in that section. And with that, Quaylen will come out as well to take over with that. Crowd gives him a little bit of a standing, Well, let's take a look at the starting defense here for the Angels. We got Anderson out there in left field. Matthews will be in center. Guerrero at right field. Going around the horn, we've got Figgins at third. Abar will be at short. Izutris will be on second. Quaylen coming in to replace at first. We've got Napoli at behind the plate, and Mosley is on the mound. So one away, and that's going to bring up Jose Lopez. He's batting at .234, and here is the pitch. 5-1, column 5, row 1. That is going to be considered a walk. Lopez is a right-handed batter, so on the pitcher card, we're going to look to the right-handed side of the slash. However, that's going to be a 1. The 10 is too high. 5-2, column 5, row 2, and that's going to be a line drive to the shortstop to Abar. He'll make the catch and put 2 away. Raul Ibens batting at .320, and here is the pitch. 1-5, column 1, row 5, and that's going to be a walk on a 4. The 9 is too high. So remember, we subtract 4 from that. So that's where we get the 4. 2-5, column 2, row 5, and that's going to be a ground ball to Izutris for make the catch and retire the side. So no runs, no hits, no errors as the Angels retire the Mariners in order. We go to the bottom of the first. It's going to be Cone Figgins, Gary Matthews, and Vladimir Guerrero due up for the... Well, let's take a look at the starting lineup for the Los Angeles Angels. Cone leading off, the third baseman, Cone Figgins. Batting second, the center fielder, Gary Matthews. Batting third, the right fielder, Vladimir Guerrero. Batting fourth in the cleanup position, the left fielder, Garrett Anderson. Batting fifth, the first baseman, Rob Quaylen. Batting sixth, the designated hitter, Juan Rivera. Batting seventh, the second baseman, Mercer Izutris. Batting eighth, the catcher, Mike Napoli. And batting ninth, the shortstop, Eric Abar. On the mound for the Mariners, it is Miguel Batista, who will come into the game with a 2.25 ERA. 3 wins, 1 loss. He's pitched 20 innings, allowed 8 hits, 18 strikeouts, and 10 walks. And with that, Cone Figgins will step up. He's batting a 189, and here is the pitch. 1-4, column 1, row 4. We started this game off with a roll of at the ballpark for the top half for the Mariners. We're going to start this game off with a range play for the Angels. On a range check, we're going to check the first number on the outfielder's arm, on the outfielders. And which range, whose range are we checking? That's going to be a 3-4. Column 3, row 4, and that's going to be a single to Wilkinson. However, Wilkinson's range is on a 1-3. That is a 3. Wilkinson will make the catch. And with that, puts 1 away. Wilkinson out there, he's 2 for 5 on his range checks. Anyway, let's take a look at the defense for the Mariners. Ibens out there in left field. Suzuki will be in center. Wilkinson in right field. Going around the horn, Beltre at third. Bloomcrest at short. Lopez is on second. Sexton at first, and Joey Jima is behind the plate with Batista on the mound. Gary Matthews batting a 205, and here is the pitch. 4-2, column 4, row 2, range play at the ballpark. We're going to go to Angel Stadium, 5-5, column 5, row 5, and that's going to be a power hit to Wilkinson. It's a 19. On a 1-5, it would have been a single. On an 8-14, a double. On a 15-16, if it was in range, it would have been considered a home run. Anything outside of that, on a 17-20, it's a fly out. So it's going to go to Wilkinson. Remember, his ranges are 1-3. That's the first number we check. That is a 2. However, that would have been a double if it was outside of his range. He'll make the catch at the track. and puts 2 away, and with that, he's now 3 for 6. He's at 50% on that. Vladimir Guerrero is up. He's batting a 378, 2 up, 2 down. And here is the pitch. 5-6, column 5, row 6. That is a blank. Over to Guerrero, 6-2, column 6, row 2. Now remember, on the batter's card, we look, if we roll a split, we look to see if the pitcher is left or right. Batista's a right-handed batter, right-handed pitcher, sorry. So on the batter card, we look on the right-handed side of the slash. That's going to be a double to Wilkinson. And with that, Guerrero will get on with a double. Garrett Atkinson up now. He's batting at 241. Runner on second with 2 outs. Strategy roll is a 19. And remember, when there's 2 outs and you have a runner on base, you add a +1 to the base run rating. Garrett Anderson batting at 241. And the pitch, strategy roll 19, by the way. Angels holding off 5-5. Column 5, row 5. Home run on a 1-10. The 17 is too high. 3-5, column 3, row 5. That is going to be a single to Ibens. And that puts runners on the corners. So now we're going to check to see what happens with Guerrero. We have a 1. So that means when we're checking for runner advancement, we're going to roll 2d6. We check the red die first. That is a 1. And it tells us to check the second die. So now we'll come over here to the second chart over here. And we'll take a look. Now the first line on both of these says the runner does advance. So with that, Guerrero will score. So he's waved around and he'll score. The Angels get on the board 1-0. But now we'll look for Anderson. Anderson's base running is a 2. So we'll take a look. Is the die roll equal to or less than? No. If the row is higher, that's a 3. He's going to hold. So Anderson will hold, and it's an RBI single. And the Angels start off with a 1-run lead. 1-0, and that's going to bring up Rob Quaylen. He's batting a 333. Strategy roll is an 11, and here is the pitch. 5-1, column 5, row 1. Strikeout on a 1-10. That is a 10. Struck him out on a full count. So 1 run, 2 hits, 1 error, and 1 left on for the Angels. After 1. It's Angels 1, Mariners 0. We go to the top of the second. Adrian Beltre, Jose Barreto, and Richie Sexton due up for the Mariners. Adrian Beltre batting a 227, and here is the pitch. 3-6, column 3, row 6. That's going to be a range play. 3-3, column 3, row 3. Line drive back up the center to the pitcher. That's a comebacker. Mosley's range is a 1. That is a 3. He can't get it. And that one will get by him. And with that, Mosley is on. With that, Beltre is on with a base hit. Strategy roll is a 2, and we have a hit and run attempt. So hit and run. And here's how the hit and run is walk. All ground double plays will get a -2. Base run ratings will get a +2. Home run and walk rates for the batter are cut in half, and we round those down. Lineouts are considered double plays with the exception of the error on the possible throw, the ET question mark. And if the batter strikes out, will resolve the play as a steal. Jose Verito batting a .294. And here is the pitch. 6-5, column 6, row 5, and that's going to be a double question mark. So on a double question mark, that is the only thing we follow right now, because Dustin can face 19 batters, and that is a single on a 1-3. Outside of the range, 2-6, column 2, row 6, double star 3. That's a ground ball to A-bar. And with that, that is going to be a fielder's choice. And we're going to take a look at a double play rating here. Mosley will give a -1. That is a 0. Izutris is the pivot. And he'll have a 0. So can't go lower than 0 on anything in this game. Can't go into the negatives. 0 or roll 1d6 against that. Of course, the 4 is going to be higher with that. Beltre forced out at second. And with that, Verito is on by fielder's choice. That's going to bring up Richie Sexton, batting a .250. Strategy rolls a 10. And here is the pitch. 5-2, column 5, row 2, possible error. Now, on a possible error, we're going to check the number in the brackets. But whose error range are we checking? And that results in a roll of a 2-3, column 2, row 3. That's a power hit to Guerrero. On a 14, that's going to be a fly ball. His range is on a 1-5. That is a 9. No error there. He'll make the catch. And put 1 and 2 away. Strategy rolls a 20. Anytime you roll a 20 on the strategy die, it is considered a pickoff attempt. On a 1-3, it's a balk. On a 4-12, it's a pickoff. It's a 9. He picks him off. He got away, tried to get back to the base in time, and picked him off, and that will retire the side. So no runs, 1 hit, no errors, and none left on. We go to the bottom of the second. Juan Rivera, Mercer Izutris, and Mike Napoli due up for the Angels. Juan Rivera batting a .400, and here is the pitch. 6-2, column 6, row 2, blank. Rivera 4-2, column 4, row 2. That's going to be a single. Now remember, Batista is a right-handed batter, so on the pitcher card, we're going to look to the right-handed side of that slash. And with that, Rivera is on with a base hit. And strategy roll is a 3, and we have a hit and run. So remember, ground double plays are a -2. Base runners get a +2. Home run and walks are cut in half. Lineouts are double plays. And if we strike out, we're going to see if we throw, and it's considered, we'll check for a steal. Izutris batting a 196. Infield double play depth. 4-6, column 4, row 6. Home run on a 1-7. The 8 is too high. It's a home run chance. 5-2, column 5, row 2. Line drive to Sexton. And the runner is doubled up. That's going to be a double play. They doubled up and they got the double play. Mike Napoli up. He's batting a .319. And here is the pitch. 4-6, column 4, row 6. Home run chance on a 1. The 9 is too high. 3-2, column 3, row 2. Ground ball to Bloomcrest. He'll make the catch. And that will retire the side. So no runs, 1 hit, no errors, and none left on. After 2, it's Angels 1, Mariners nothing. We go to the top of the third. Brad Wilkinson, Kenji Joeyjima, and Willie Bloomcrest due up for the Mariners. Brad Wilkinson batting a .218, and here is the pitch. 5-6, column 5, row 6, strikeout on a 1-12. That is a 4. Struck him out. Kenji Joeyjima is batting a .250, and here is the pitch. And that is going to be a 6-3. Column 6, row 3, strikeout on a 1-5. The 9 is too high. 4-4, column 4, row 4. And that's going to be a fly ball back there to Guerrero. He'll make the catch and put 2 away. So 2 up, 2 down, and that's going to bring up Willie Bloomcrest, who's batting a 143. And here is the pitch. 5-6, column 5, row 6, strikeout on a 1-12. The 17 is too high. 1-2, column 1, row 2, and that's going to be a fly ball to Guerrero. He'll make the catch and retire the side. So no run, as the Mariners will go down in order. No runs, no hits, no errors. We go to the bottom of the third. It's Eric Abar, Cone Figgins, and Gary Matthews due up for the Angels. Abar batting a .239, and here is the pitch. 1-1, column 1, row 1, that's going to be a blank. Remember, how we read that is the red die is going to be the column that we look at. The white die is going to be the row. 6-1, column 6, row 1, that's going to be a double out there in the center field. Suzuki misjudged that, and Abar is on with a double. And with that, we go to the top of the order. Cone Figgins, who is 0 for 1. Strategy roll 14. Angels holding off. Infield normal depth. And here is the pitch. 2-2. Column 2, row 2. That is going to be a walk. On a 1-11, that is an 11. And they'll walk him with a full count. So that puts runners on first and second, and Gary Matthews is up. Matthews 0 for 1, strategy rolls a 9, and here is the pitch. 5-4, column 5, row 4, strikeout on a 1-13, that is a 1, struck him out. And puts 1 away. We have a steal attempt now. Strategy rolls a 1. We have a steal attempt. And that's going to be on a 16. That's going to be a +1. That's going to be a -1. That is a 10 on the 16. So that's going to be good for a stolen base for Abar. And he'll go to third. And with that, runners are now on the corners. Infield playing in, and here is the pitch to Guerrero. He's 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. 5-1, column 5, row 1, strikeout on a 1-8. That is a 2. Struck him out. And that'll put 2 away. Garrett Anderson is up. He's 1 for 1 with an RBI. Strategy rolls a 4, and here is the pitch. And that is going to be a 3-5, column 3, row 5, strikeout on a 1-7. That is a 10. The 10 is too high. 4-4, column 4, row 4, ground ball to Bloomcrest. He'll make the catch and retire the side. So no runs, 1 hit, no errors, and 2 left on for the Angels. After 3, it's Angels 1, Mariners nothing. We go to the top of the fourth. Ichiro Suzuki, Jose Lopez, and Raul Ibans due up for the Mariners. Top of the order, Suzuki is 0 for 1, and here is the pitch. 2-5, column 2, row 5, and that's going to be good for a base hit. And with that, Suzuki will lead off with a base hit. Jose Lopez is 0 for 1. Strategy rolls a 13, infield double play depth, and here is the pitch. 6-3, column 6, row 3, strikeout. On a 1-6, the 11 is too high. 5-3, column 5, row 3, ground ball to A-bar. And that is going to be considered a double play. So remember, Dustin Mosley will give a -1. That makes it a 2. Izutris is a 0. So we have a 2. We're going to roll 1d6 against that 2. And if the roll is less than or equal to, it is considered a double play. So with that, it is a 6-4-3 double play. And he'll make the catch and puts 2 away, and that's going to bring up Raul Ibans, who is 0 for 1, and here is the pitch. 4-1, column 4, row 1, that's going to be a range play. At the ballpark, we're going to go to the Angel Stadium, 6-1, column 6, row 1, that's going to be a single to the shortstop to A-bar. His range is on a 1-3. That is a 3. He'll make the catch and retire the side. So no runs, 1 hit, no errors. Go to the bottom of the fourth, and none left on. We go to the bottom of the fourth. Bob Quaylen, Ron Rivera, and Mercer Izutris due up for the Angels. Bob Quaylen is 0 for 1 with a strikeout. And here is the pitch. 2-2, column 2, row 2. That's going to be a walk. On a 1-12, that is a 12. And he'll walk him. The count was full. And with that, Quaylen is on, and that strategy roll is a 6. And that is going to be a hit and run. And with that, Juan Rivera is 1 for 1, and here is the pitch. 1-6, column 1, row 6, strikeout on a 1-7. The 14 is too high. 3-4, column 3, row 4, fly ball back there to Wilkinson. He eyes it up, makes the catch, and puts 1 away. Strategy roll is a 19, and that is going to be a sacrifice play. Infield double play depth with 1 away. Mercer Izutris is up. He's 0 for 1. And here's the pitch. 6-4, column 6, row 4. That is going to be a walk plus. Now, on a walk plus, remember, we add 10 to that range. However, we -4. So we're adding 6 to that range. That is an 8. That is a 5. And that is a walk. So with that, runners on first and second, and Mike Napoli is up. He's 0 for 1, strategy roll 15, infield still at double play depth, and here is the pitch. 4-1, column 4, row 1, double question mark, single on a 1-9, that is an 8. That is good for a base hit. Quaylen will go to third, Izutris on second, and now we're going to check for runner advancement, and we do that going from the top down. We start with Rob Quaylen. He'll go from first to third. He'll go from second to home on a 2-6. That is a 2. He'll score. Mercury Zutris, he was on first. He'll go from first to third at a 4 through 6. That is a 4. And the Angels have runners on the corners. It's 2-0 on an RBI single by Mike Napoli. Eric Abar, 1 for 1 today with a double. Strategy rolls a 1. Infield at double play depth. And here is the pitch. 3-4, column 3. Row 4, strikeout on a 1-9. That is a 9. Struck him out. And struck him out on a full count. Cone Figgins. 0 for 1 with a walk, and here is the pitch. Strategy roll 13 is a 3. Angels holding off 3-6, column 3, row 6, strikeout on a 1-10. That is a 9. Struck him out. Struck him out, and that will retire the side. 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and 2 left on for the Angels. After 4, it's Angels 2, Mariners nothing. We go to the top of the 5th. Adrian Beltre, Jose Verito, and Richie Sexton do up for the Mariners. Adrian Beltre, 1 for 1, and here is the pitch. 3-3, column 3, row 3. That is a blank. Beltre being a right-handed batter, we look on the pitcher card to the right-handed side. Beltre, 2-4, column 2, row 4. Fly ball back there to Anderson. He'll make the catch and retire the side and puts 1 away. Sorry, Jose Verito is up. He's 0 for 1, and here is the pitch. 1-5, column 1, row 5. That's going to be a walk on a 2. The 4 is too high. 5-6, column 5, row 6, and that is going to be a ground ball to Figgins down the third baseline. Figgins will make the catch and put 2 away. Richie Sexton up. He's 0 for 1, and here is the pitch. 1-3, column 1, row 3, strikeout on a 1-17. The 18 is too high. 3-1, column 3, row 1, and that's going to be a ground ball to Abar. He'll make the catch and retire the side. So no runs, no hits, no errors as the Angels make quick work of the Mariners. We go to the bottom of the 5th. Gary Matthews, Vladimir Guerrero, and Garrett Anderson. And that was a no run, no hit, no errors, nothing across the board for the Mariners. Gary Matthews is up. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout. And here is the pitch. 2-3, column 2, row 3. Real quick, taking a look at Miguel Batista. He can face 2 more batters. And the bullpen for the Mariners is starting to warm up. That is a blank. Miguel has not faced his allotted number of batters yet, so we consider that a blank for right now. 1-3, column 1, row 3, and that is going to be a ground ball to Bloomcrest. He'll make the catch and put 1 away. Vladimir Guerrero, who is 1 for 2 with a double, a strikeout, and a run, and here is the pitch. 2-4, column 2, row 4, that's going to be a walk on a 1-5. The 18 is too high. 5-6, column 5, row 6, and that's going to be a single to Suzuki. And with that, Guerrero is on with a base hit. Batista tired. Anderson is up. He's 1 for 2 with an RBI. Strategy roll is a 5. We have a hit and run. And with that, remember, it's a -2 for double plays. Base runners will get a +2. Walks and home runs are cut in half. We round those down. And if he lines out, if it's a line drive, we consider it a double play. And should he strike out, we will resolve it as a steal. And that is going to be a 6-3, column 6, row 3. Walk plus on an 8. That is a 4. That's going to be a walk. And with that, runners on first and second. And Rob Quaylen is up, who's 0 for 1 with a walk, a strikeout, and a run. Strategy roll is a 9, and here is the pitch. Bautista tired. And that is going to be a 5-6, column 5, row 6. That is a blank. Two 6, column 2, row 6. Fly ball to Suzuki. Out number 2, Guerrero will hold on that. So on an F8, on a fly out to center field, we subtract 2 from the base run rating. If 1d6 less than or equal to the adjusted base run rating, he would advance to third. Otherwise, he'll hold, and he'll hold. And with that, runners in first and second, Juan Rivera, who's 1 for 2 with 2 outs. Bautista giving the okay. He's good for one more batter. Strategy rolls a 2, and here is the pitch. He wants to finish this inning. And that is going to be a 3-2, column 3, row 2. At the ballpark, we're going to go to Angel Stadium. And that's going to be a 1-2, column 1, row 2. And that's going to be a ground ball to Lopez. And that will retire the side. So, no runs, 1 hit, no errors, and 2 left on after 5. It's Angels 2, Mariners nothing. We go to the top of the 6th. Brad Wilkinson, Kenji Joijima, and Willie Bloomcrest due up. Brad Wilkinson is 0 for 1 with a strikeout, and here is the pitch. 1-4, column 1, row 4. Home run chance on a 1-19. 7 in range. We need a 6 or less. The 11 is too high. However, that is going to be a 5-5. Column 5, row 5. It's a fly ball back there to Matthews. He'll see it, make the catch, and 1 away. Kenji Joijima is 0 for 1, and here is the pitch. Kenji, 5-6, column 5, row 6. Strikeout on a 1-5. That is a 1. Struck him out. And he'll go down on strikes. 1, 2, 3, have a seat. Willie Bloomcrest is up. He's 0 for 1, and here is the pitch. 5-2, column 5, row 2. Possible error. Remember, that's the number in the brackets we're going to check. 4-3, column 4, row 3. Double star 3. And that is going to be a ground ball to A-Bar. His error range is on a 1-11. That is a 14. No error there. And that will retire the side. So no runs, no hits, no errors as the Mariners will retire the Angels in order. 3 up, 3 down, nothing across the board there. No runs, no hits, no errors, and none left on. We go to the bottom of the 6th. Mercer Zutris, Mike Napoli, and Eric A-Bar due up. We do have a new pitcher on the mound for the Mariners. Miguel Bautista tired. And with that, we're going to bring in Cesar Jimenez. That is his card. Jimenez will come into the game with a 2.86 ERA. He's got 1 win, 1 loss. He's pitched 6 1/3 of an inning, allowed 7 hits, 6 strikeouts, and 1 walk. Taking a look at the stats here for Miguel Batista, who went 5 innings, allowed 6 hits, 2 runs, 2 earned runs, 4 walks, 5 strikeouts, ERA of a 2.52. Mercer Izutris is 0 for 1, 7, 8, and 9 in the lineup. Izutris, here's the pitch. And 3-5, column 3, row 5, that's going to be a walk on a 0. The 2 is too high, so nothing doing there. 2-4, column 2, row 4, that's going to be a double to Ibens out there into the left field. So with that, Izutris will lead off with a double. Mike Napoli with 1 for 2 with an RBI. Strategy roll is a 4, infield normal depth, and here is the pitch. 1-6, column 1, row 6, possible error on a ground ball. 4-1, column 4, row 1. It's a ground ball to Sexton. It's a single to Sexton. Jimenez is a left-handed pitcher. So on the batter's card, we're all going to look now at the left-handed side of those splits. And Sexton's error range is a 2. However, let's read the bottom here. No error check is made on infield singles. Batter beats the throw and is safe at first. So with that, runners on the corners, and that's going to bring up Eric Abar. Strategy rolls a 1. Abar is 1 for 2 with a double and a strikeout, and here is the pitch. 3-4, column 3, row 4. That is a strike on a 1-5. 16 is too high. 1-4, column 1, row 4. Fly ball to Suzuki. He'll make the out. Now we'll check. It's a failed sacrifice roll. And he'll hold. So failed sacrifice roll off of Abar's card. And we'll roll for the runner advancement. So it's a backup chance. And nothing to do there. The 5 is higher than the 2. He'll hold. So with that, 1 out and runners still in the corners, infield double play depth, top of the order, Cody Figgins is 0 for 2 with a walk and a strikeout. Strategy roll is a 3, and here is the pitch. 5-6, column 5, row 6. That's a wild pitch. On a 1-9, it's a wild pitch. On a 10-11, it's a passed ball. Anything higher, nothing happens. It's a 14. Nothing happens. And that's going to be a 4-6, column 4, row 6. Ground ball to third base to Beltre. He'll make the catch. And is the runner going to try to score? Yes, he is. Are they going to go for the auto out at first? They are. So with that, Izutris will come around to score. Napoli will go to second. And the out at first, and it's 3-0 on an RBI sacrifice. There. So with that, as Figgins will try to go to first, Izutris will score. Figgins will get credit for the RBI. And Garrett Matthews is up. He's 0 for 3. And here is the pitch. 2 outs, by the way. And that's going to be a 4-2, column 4, row 2. Double star, ground ball to Bloomcrest. Switch hitter batting right. And that will retire the side. So 1 run, 2 hits, no errors, and 1 left on. After 6, it's Angels 3, Mariners nothing. We go to the top of the seventh, and it's the top of the order. Ichiro Suzuki, Jose Lopez, and Raul Ibans due up. Taking a look here at Dustin, he can go 4 more batters. Suzuki is 1 for 2, and here is the pitch. 1-3, column 1, row 3, strikeout. On a 1-5, the 9 is too high. 3-1, column 3, row 1, that's going to be a ground ball to Zutris. And that'll be out number 1. Jose Lopez is 0 for 2, and here is the pitch. 1-2, column 1, row 2, strikeout on a 1-6. That is a 4. Struck him out. And with that, puts 2 away, and Raul Ibans is up. He's 0 for 2, and here is the pitch. 1-6, column 1, row 6, at the ballpark. We're going to go to Angel Stadium. 2-4, column 2, row 4. That is a rare play. Remember, we started this game off with a rare play and an injured first baseman. And now we have another rare play. And with that, let's see what the rare play says here. Line drive. Left fielder dives after a sinking liner. Resolve as an S7 range play. Check for injury to the left fielder. Anderson out there in left field. And Anderson is injured and will miss the rest of this game. So the Angels losing 2 to just being injured for the rest of the game. Anderson's going to come out. So we are going to make a little bit of a change here. Let's see, center field. Whoop. That's what I wanted to do there. I wanted to move. Who is in center field? Rivera. Okay. So Juan Rivera will take over at center field. Left field, we're going to bring in George Wallace. Now, for the DH. Is it not going to let me do it? Hold on one sec. Alright, well, I did something in the game locked up on that, and I did not know what to do. So we're going to replay that out with the 2 outs. Raul Ibans up. And here is the pitch. And that is going to be a 2-4. Column 2, row 4. And that's going to be a walk plus. On a 1-14, that is a 2. And with that, that's going to be a walk for Raul Ibans. Adrian Beltre is 1 for 2 with an 11. Strategy roll is an 11. Nothing due. And here is the pitch. 1-1. Column 1, row 1, that's going to be a wild pitch. On a 1-8, it's a wild pitch. On a 9-10, it's a passed ball. It's a 2, it's a wild pitch. And with that, Ibans will get over in the scoring position. Beltre, 1 for, and here is the 1-5, column 1, row 5. It's a power hit to Matthews. On a 2, that's a single. Raul Ivins will go to third. And with that, he's waved around to come home. And with that, the Mariners will avoid the shutout. And they'll get on the board. It's 3-1 Mariners. 3-1 Angels, sorry. And with that, Beltre will hold. So let me explain what happened before we pitch for Jose Barreto. Before we roll for him. When we had that injury, I accidentally clicked on a player I could not replace at the time. So I paused the recording, tried to see what we could do to rectify that, and the best thing was just to close it out, reopen the program, and recontinue like nothing ever happened. I'm going to leave that in. That will stay in. I don't edit any of that out. If I make a mistake, or in that case, it stays in. But Jose Barreto is up. He's 0 for 2. And with that, Dustin Mosley is tired. Strategy roll is a 17. Chat, if you know what I did wrong, please post it down in the comments on how I can fix that so I know what to do later on. 3-2. Column 3, row 2. That's going to be a walk plus. On a 1 to 12, that is a 4. Remember, we're adding 6 to the walk range. And that is going to be a 3-5, column 3, row 5, double star 1. And that's going to be a ground ball to Zoutris. As we sing, take me out to the ball game. 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and 1 left on for the Mariners. We go to the bottom of the 7th. It's Vladimir Guerrero, Garrett Anderson, and Rob Quaylen due up for the Angels. And with that, Cesar Jimenez can face 3 more batters. They are going to pull. So let's take a look at the box score of the game after 6.5 have been played here in in Los Angeles. The Mariners scored the only run in the 7th inning to avoid the shutout. 1 run, 3 hits, and no errors. Angels scored a run in the 1st, a run in the 4th, a run in the 6th, 3 runs on 8 hits, and no errors. And with that, Vladimir Guerrero is up. He's 2 for 3 with a double, a strikeout, and a run. And they are going to leave Cesar Jimenez in for 1 more inning. He can go 3 more batters. And here's the pitch to Guerrero. 6-5, column 6, row 5, possible error on a throw. 4-3, column 4. Row 3, that's going to be a single to out there to Ivins. Error range for Ivins is on a 1 to 4. That is a 4. It's a throwing error. Only applicable if rolling for runner advancement. Otherwise, no error. So with that, Guerrero is on with a base hit. Garrett Anderson 1 for 2 with a walk and an RBI. Strategy roll is a 12. 3-4. Column 3, row 4. That is a blank. 6-2. Column 6, row 2. And that's going to be a fly ball to Suzuki. He'll make the catch and put 1 away. Rob Quaylen, 0 for 2 with a walk, a strikeout, and a run. Strategy roll is a 6. And here is the pitch. And that is going to be a 6-3, column 6, row 3, strikeout plus. Now remember, on a strikeout plus, we add 10 to that range. Angel Stadium gives nothing. There is no modifier for the ballpark. 18, that is a 12. Struck him out looking. And he went down on the slow ball. Juan Rivera is 1 for 3, and here is the pitch. Strategy rolls a 4, by the way. And remember, when there's 2 outs and a runner on, we add a +1 to that base run rating. 2-5, column 2, row 5. That is a double star. That's going to be a fly ball out there to Suzuki. And that is out number 3. That will retire the side. So no runs, 1 hit, no errors, and 1 left on. After 7, Angels 3, Mariners 1. We go to the top of the 8th. Richie Sexton, Brad Wilkinson, and Kenji Johijima due up for the Mariners. Dustin Mosley tired. We are into a save situation. So the Angels are going to the bullpen, the Angels in the bullpen, and they are going to bring up they're going to bring in Scott Shields. We haven't seen Shields in a while. That is his card. Shields comes in the game with no ERA. He's got 3 saves. He's pitched 6 2/3 of an inning, allowed 2 hits, 7 strikeouts, and no walks. Richie Sexton is 0 for 2, and one other play out there in right field. Guerrero is coming out. And with that, they're going to bring in center field. Yep. Reggie Willis. Yep. So Reggie Willis will come in. There we go. Reggie Willis will come in at right field. No other changes made. That's the only change. Scott Shields on the mound. Let's take a look at the stats here for Dustin Mosley. He won 7 innings, allowed 3 hits, 1 run, 1 earned run, 1 walk, 3 strikeouts. Had 1 wild pitch, an ERA of a 4.44. We go to the top of the 8th. It's going to be Richie Sexton, Brad Wilkinson, and Kenji Johijima due up. Richie Sexton, they are going to let him take the hit, and here is the pitch. Sexton 1-6, column 1, row 6. That is a blank. 1-3, column 1, row 3, and that's going to be a fly ball out there to Matthews. 1 away. Brad Wilkinson is 0 for 2 with a strikeout. They're going to let him take the hit. 6-2, column 6, row 2, strikeout plus. Remember, we had 10 to that range. That's a 22. That's an 18. Struck him out. Kenji Johijima is 0 for 2 with a strikeout. And they're going to let him take the hit here. Kenji, 1-6, column 1, row 6, that is a blank. 3-2, column 3, row 2, and that's going to be a single out there to Figgins. So and with that, Joey Jima will get on with a base hit. And with that, they're going to bring in a pinch runner. And Jeremy Reed is going to come in the pinch run. Willie Bloomcrest will come in. He's 0 for 2. Bloomcrest not going to take the hit. And with that, they're going to bring in Tug Hewlett. Tug Hewlett will come in. We have a steal attempt. They're not going to send him. That is an 8. That'd be a 9. That'd be a 10. With 2 outs, not sending him. Tug Hewlett, and here is the pitch. Hewlett will come into the game with a 400. 4-3, column 4, row 3. That is a blank. 6-1, column 6, row 1. Ground ball to Quaylen. And that will be out number 3. So with that, for catcher, first of all, for the catcher, they're going to bring in Jamie Buke, who'll come in to catch. And for the shortstop, yes. So Tug Hewlett will come in. Catcher, stays there. So with that, we go to the bottom of the 8th. It is no runs, 1 hit, no errors, and 1 left on for the Mariners. We go to the bottom of the 8th. Mercer Zutris, Mike Napoli, and Eric Abar due up for the Angels. New pitcher on the mound for the Mariners as they go back to the bullpen. Switch, right, switch. And they're going to bring in Mark Lowe. That is his card. Oh, we do need a new catcher, so Jamie Buke will come in. Buke will come in, and he is on the mound. Mercer, behind the plate, I should say. Mercer Zutris is up. He's 1 for 2 with a, and real quick, Sexton coming up. Nope, no other changes. They're going to leave that as is. Mercury Zutris is 1 for 2 with a double, a walk, and a run. And here is the pitch. 1-6, column 1, row 6. That is a walk on a 1-7. That is a 10. The 10 is too high. 5-4, column 5, row 4. And that's going to be a fly ball out there to Suzuki. He'll make the catch, 1 away. Mike Napoli is 2 for 3, and here is the pitch. 1-6, column 1, row 6. That is a walk. On a 1-13, that is a 9. That's going to be a walk. And Napoli is on with a base hit. Eric Abar now up. Abar is 1 for 3 with a double and a strikeout. Strategy roll is a 7, and here is the pitch. 6-4, column 6, row 4. That is a blank. Lowe has not faced his allowed number of batters, so it's a blank. 1-5, column 1, row 5, and that's going to be a ground ball to Betancourt. He'll make the catch, and that is going to be on a fielder's choice. That is a 1. So when the die roll is like this, Napoli will advance, and the out is at first. So double play is a 0, Lopez is a 0. The die roll is higher than the base red. In this case, it was actually equal to. So with that, Napoli would goes to second, and the out is at first. Top of the order, and we go with 2 outs, and Cone Figgins, who is 0 for 3. Figgins going to take the hit here. He's batting left. Strategy roll 19, and that's going to be a 1-3, column 1, row 3. That is a blank. 6-1, column 6, row 1, and that's going to be a ground ball to Betancourt. He'll make the catch and retire the side. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 left on. We go to the top of the after 8. Angels 3, Mariners 1. We go to the top of the 9th. But will we see some 9th inning magic? Let's take a look at the box score after 8 innings have been played here at Anaheim with the Angels. Seattle scoring the only run in the 7th inning. 1 run, 4 on 4 hits, no errors. Angels, a run in the 1st, a run in the 4th, a run in the 6th, 3 runs, 9 hits, no errors. And with that, Scott Shields is going to come out, and they are going to bring in Francisco Rodriguez. That is his card. 1.13 ERA. He's got 1 win, no losses. He's got 6 saves. 8 innings pitched, allowed 3 hits, 8 strikeouts, and 2 walks. Top of the order, as Suzuki will step up, Scott Shields went 1 inning. Allowed 1 hit, 1 strikeout, no ERA. Cesar Jimenez, we didn't take a look at his stats. He went 2 innings, allowed 3 hits, 1 run, 1 earned run, 1 strikeout, an ERA of a 3.25. Top of the order, Ichiro Suzuki is up, and here is the pitch. He's 1 for 3 today. 6-5, column 6, row 5. Possible error on a ground ball. 4-4, column 4, row 4. That's going to be good for a base hit. Error range for Izutris is a 5. The 10 is too high. No error check is made on infield singles, and the batter is out. So 1 away, and that's going to bring up Jose Lopez. Lopez, not going to take the hit. And with that, they're going to bring in Luis Valbrena. He's going to come in. First time we're seeing him. This is his first game. And here is the pitch. 1-6, column 1, row 6. That's going to be a walk. On a 1-5, the 16 is too high. 5-3, column 5, row 3. That is a double. And with that, Lewis gets on with a base hit. And with that, they're going to call in Miguel Cairo to pinch run here, because Lewis runs like mud. Rayola is 0 for 2 with a walk, a run, and they're going to let him take the pitch here. 1 out, runner on second, tying run at the plate, 2-5. Column 2, row 5, range play at the ballpark. 3-2, column 3, row 2. Power hit to Matthews on a 20. That's a fly out. Matthews ranges on a 1-3. That is a 5. He can't get it. And that's going to be a single. Cairo will go to third. He's waved around home. We give him a +2 on balls to single out there to S8. It's a 2-run from second to home. It's a +2. That's a 4. The die roll is a 3. And with that, it is now a 1-run game. Tying run at the plate. On base. Go-ahead run just came up to bat. Adrian Beltre. He's 2 for 3 with an RBI. Strategy rolls a 2. 1 out. 1-2. Column 1. Row 2. That is a blank. 1-3. Column 1. Row 3. Ground ball to Rezutris. And let's take a look to see if that's going to end the game on a double play. Double play rating is a 0. A-bar is a 0. That is a 3. We take 1d6, roll it against the 3. Ivins forced out at second. And Beltre is on. So once again, now with 2 outs, the tying run at first. Go-ahead run at the plate. Strategy roll is a 20. It's a pickoff attempt. On a 1-3, we'll pick him off. It's a 1. He picked him off, and that's the game. And the Los Angeles Angels avoid the sweep, get the win with a final score of 3-2. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors. And none left on. Final line score coming right up. So the Los Angeles Angels avoid the sweep, get the win. Final score 3-2. Los Angeles, the Seattle Mariners, 2 runs, 6 hits, no errors. Angels, 3 runs, 9 hits, no errors. Dustin Mosley will pick up his first win. Miguel Batista will pick up his second loss. Francisco Rodriguez will pick up his 7th save of the replay. Taking a look here, Dustin Mosley picks up the win. He went 7 innings, allowed 3 hits, 1 run, 1 earned run, 1 walk, 3 strikeouts, 1 wild pitch, and ERA of a 4.44. Miguel Batista, 3 wins, 2 losses is his record. 5 innings pitched, allowed 6 hits, 2 runs, 2 earned runs, 1 walk, 5 strikeouts, and an ERA of a 2.52. Mark Lode, the last pitcher up for the Mariners, went 1 inning, allowed 1 hit, 1 walk, 8.06. And Francisco Rodriguez, who will get the save, went 1 inning, allowed 2 hits, 1 run, 1 earned run, and ERA of a 2.0. So with that, 2 double plays in this entire game. 1 by Jose Lopez and 1 by Mercer Izutris. So with that, the Angels will improve to 14-6, and the Mariners will drop to 8-12. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a like and a thumbs up on your way through the turnstiles here at Angel Stadium. And remember to click that bell notification to be notified of when new videos in the 2008 replay go up, and when I go live with all of the Philadelphia Phillies games. Until then, I'm Scoonie 007. we'll see you for another exciting game in the 2008 replay with Inside Pitch. Until then, take care, everyone. Bye-bye.